I'm coming.
Well. Welcome to episode 5 of
I
IHeard.
heard. I
The
heard.
IHeard podcast. Now, look, if you guys, first things first, let's get this out the way. Now, our first sponsor is the VGA, the Veterans Golfers Association. Media tell you all about that when he get on here next go round. But listen, if you were under a rock and weren't aware, this Wednesday was a very tumultuous day for me and my family and my friends. So basically, my daughter, she was missing. And when I say missing, from the hours of 1 o'clock to I want to say about like 6 o'clock, we had no clue where she was at. We had to involve the police and everything. So by the time it hit about 5 o'clock, I was like fucking and had to do something that nobody ever plans on doing is putting a picture up of their child being missing, you know what I'm saying, and hoping for the best. Now, the crazy thing is that my network is so big that they actually reposted. I mean, we was at like 48 reposts on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and everything. So we definitely appreciate the love, and I hope y'all seen that we did get some resolve in that. So basically, that evening around, I want to say about 7 o'clock more or less, we got her, brought her back to dad's house, and that's how we rocking moving forward. Now,
Yeah.
in the midst of that, honestly, Keon, I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, on the other podcast, remember what happened with the Mac situation? You asked me where I was at.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm at work again, but I'm just getting into work.
Yeah.
Yo, as soon as I walk down there, I'm ready to get my assignment and all that. The phone ring. It's my baby mother calling me like, yo, she's missing. I'm like, yo, what is you talking about? Like, how is this even possible? So I basically looked at my supervisor, gave him the head nod, got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I go pick the wife up from the job. And then after that, we make our way to the last address that we thought she was at because she kind of put an air tag in her book bag and she kind of been, playing around, playing them hooking games and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, it's like, okay, we're in the area, but we don't know exactly where we at, but we know we on the right track. So eventually it pings again because basically whoever she was around, they basically put her on how to manipulate the air tag and all that.
Yeah.
So it's one of them things where she really, really got caught up in a wrong crowd type of situation. But before that, so mind you, now I'm working with the police side by side. You understand? My tags is filthy. You
Yeah.
understand? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
So you
The
trying to
last thing I
come
want to
on,
do,
man.
you know what I mean? The last thing I want to do is be interacting with the police, you know what I'm saying, knowing I'm riding dirty. But
Right.
nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, we got the situation handled. But the thing about it, Keon, is like, part of me, I'm definitely panicked because we don't know where she at, and it's
Yeah.
definitely a problem. But
Yeah.
I mean, God kind of let me know that she wasn't hurt, if that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But even when we got her, it's like, usually I used to have out of body experience on these kids. You know what I'm saying? I used to wild
Yeah.
them all the way out like they was a nigga in the street and all that. But now it's more or less like that ain't what you need right now. You obviously kind of showing me what you need, but our actual situation, as far as how me and her mother is parenting, is kind of we in a little litigation right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's kind of touch and go, but more or less it's really like just covering her with love and letting her know, like, yo, not only do she love you, do we love you? Like, we have a network of people that was concerned that something could have potentially happened to you.
Right.
Like, you
Right.
got to understand, like, how we always talking about how the greatest currency is time.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
real thing. Like, it took me a while to even come down off of that because everybody checking on me. So I'm still trying. I put the post up there to let them know, like, everything's good, but it's like everybody that didn't catch it at the same time. So as it's
Yeah.
funneling in, I'm still corresponding with them, letting them know, look, we appreciate the love and everything, and she's definitely back. She under my roof now, so we just charge her forward. And then it's kind of like with her being 17, I'm more or less like we kind of have to cut the bullshit point. You know what I'm saying? Because you 17 is like if school ain't your thing and you know that, let's just stop it now. Like, it's no reason to waste nobody's time. Like, if you just want to get your
Yeah.
GED, then after that, you want to jump out there into the world, see what you got going on. It's like game time is over with, man. Just be transparent and whatever you want to do, I'm gonna hold you to that. Like,
Right.
I don't expect for you to be a straight A student. I know C's is your ministry. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead, finish getting them C's in, and then After that, we'll figure out what you gotta do. But I'm gonna guide you though. You know what I'm saying? Through the love and through the family and through the network, we're gonna go ahead and get it together.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I got to give you credit, man. You kind of held it down throughout that process. You didn't get too unraveled. Usually, you get kind of wild a little bit, but you held it down
Yeah,
this time.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You held it down this time.
And that's the thing. Like, I really had like a type of calm over me, and I had the
Yeah,
wife with me. Of course, I had you there just in case. I mean, even though later on that night, I still got a little riled up. You heard?
yeah.
But
I heard.
it's
Yeah,
like,
I heard.
yo, that day in general was so long. I did mad stuff before I went to work, thinking,
Yeah.
oh, this day ready to be a breeze. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I got it handled. Lord and behold, soon as I walk in the joint, it's like, yo, when I tell you it's never a dull day, it's never a dull day. Like, it's to the point that my job is kind of like, yeah, Mike, man, yeah, he going through mad shit. You know what I'm saying? Bad stuff. So like that's why I've been saying, like, today I figured, oh, I went to church today, right? And
Tell
when I
me
went
about it.
there,
Tell me about it.
when I went there, so look, my man, Mr. Reggie, you know what I'm saying? He been trying to get me to come for a little minute, but life been life. So I
Hmm.
get in there today, he wasn't there, but when I tell you the word was pointed at me directly, like it's basically everything that I have going on with us and the podcast and the music and all that, it's really time to just go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I procrastinated so long that it's like my support system is kind of looking at me like, yo, you've been saying this for a while now. And we've
Hmm.
tried to support you plenty of times, but your life always getting in the way. Like you got to
Yeah.
find a way to maneuver through life, kicking your back in at every corner. You still got to persevere through it all. And that's kind of
Right.
where I'm at.
I respect it. I respect it. And so let me ask you this. We was talking about the fatherhood. What would you say you got your parenthood style from? Like, where did you get that motivation, or like who did you look at and say, okay, I want a parent like this. I want a father like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I would say I kind of base mine kind of like off of what I've seen on TV, like the sitcoms. Like I can't really
That's
name a
crazy.
dad
Yeah,
particular, but it's like the relationship that I wanted with my mother. I wanted my kids to have that with me. Like I'm I would like to say, I guess you kind of say like I'm a natural father because I kind of had to raise my brother a little bit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like when he was young, I was there doing all that changing and watching and all that type of stuff. So
right.
to have a child, it wasn't really foreign to me, but it's like my main thing was since I had such a wild relationship with my father to the point that I've never seen the man, couldn't tell you what he
Hmm.
looked like on a picture, or if I walked across him in the street and clipped him up or something, then you know what I mean, I didn't never knew it was him. So
Yeah,
I try to be. I used to be more stern when I was young before my hips started hurting. You know what I'm
like
saying?
James Evans or Uncle Phil, Michael Kyle. That's where I get my motivation from. Michael Kyle.
What? Word? Hey,
That's a
yo,
fact.
Michael Scott. Yo, he
Michael
was there,
Kyle.
right? I like that. I
Michael
like
Kyle
that.
was sort of, he was real.
I like
He
that.
handled him differently. It's like Michael Kyle, he never was like the aggressive type of father, but he taught his kids lessons through all the little wild stuff he used to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Junior gave him a run for his money. He was able to balance with
Yo,
Claire, balance with Katie. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was a trucker. He had a trucking business. So
sure did.
we
Yeah, oh yeah,
we
yeah. They was whipping them venom machines out.
that's a, that's a fact. Michael Kyle is the man. A little bit of
Man,
James Evans in there, a little bit of Uncle Phil, but
little
we take
stern.
we
Yeah,
take
they
those.
more those two. They more the stern side of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That used to be me, but now I'm more or less like I like to. I wish me and my mother could have had more fun. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
I get it.
with my kids, I'm more like, yo, y'all can play around with me. Like I don't mind being the butt of the joke sometimes. Like it don't always have to be so serious. Like especially with the relationship with your children is like usually it's real. All right, now chill out
Yeah,
now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Go over there now. But now I'm more like
Mhm.
I like to interact with them. I like to have fun. Like I'm a goofy dude. Like
You are. We know that. My bad. I went too
yo,
far.
yo, why you always, you know what I mean? Yo, when I'm talking about my kids, yo, don't be stepping on my, you know what I mean? You raining on the
Man,
parade.
listen, I'm cousin Keon from the South, and I'm gonna step on your toes a little bit sometimes. But my cousins too, man. We're family. It takes a village, right or wrong.
Correct. And speaking of
Right.
village activity, that's a nice polo shirt you got on right there. I like that. I
Thank
like
you,
that
thank you.
color.
Thank you. I usually
It's
bring this
something
out.
about you. Something about you and red. You know what I'm saying? When I was so inspired by your red, I put on red.
But see, the way that you compliment is a little different. It's a shot in there somewhere. I'm gonna have to replay it back to catch it, but I know it's something. It's something.
Come on, red man. You think I do you that?
See, it's coming. I knew it was coming. It's all good though. But so you
My
uh
bad. My bad.
but
I heard.
back to fatherhood though. Back to fatherhood. One of my favorite things about fatherhood is the fact that I feel like my kids can come and play with me and joke with me and just kind of have a different type of relationship versus just barking on them all the time. I'm gonna give you a funny one. I'm gonna give you a funny one. This is an untold one.
Okay.
So I got my shirt off one day, right? So Major come put his finger in my navel. He said, "Daddy, why is it so deep?" I said, "Yeah."
Oh
He said, "Why is it so deep?"
yeah. Hey yo, no,
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 yeah.
no. Let's stay in
He
the
said,
moment.
I
Let's
promise
stay in
you.
the moment. No,
No.
no,
He
no,
said,
no. Let's stay
"Yo,
in the
why?
moment.
Why is it so deep?" I'm like, his fingers are short, so if he go to
Yeah,
put his little finger in, it's like,
hey yo got up in you. Hey,
that's my son, man. That's my son. That's a fact.
hey yo, yo.
So Sean, another one with Sean is I got a little mole on my neck. That's a family thing on my mother's side. My grandma used to have moles too.
Mm.
So Sean will come and he'll take the mole and he'll try to flick it off and try to break it off. I'm like, it's not going nowhere,
Yeah, you like,
beloved. It's
ouch,
not.
and it hurt a little.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But just the fact that they can come and play with me like that means a lot to me. Like that's one of the most important things to me in life is the fact that, you know, I I had Sean, we got pregnant with Sean when I was 28. We had Major at 30. So I had kids a little later in life. You jumped off a porch a little earlier, but I felt like that was better for me because I think I didn't have enough life experience yet to be able to handle them and maneuver them and show them different things. And because I haven't experienced not really yet up to that point. Much like you were saying, when my mom had my sister when I was like 14, so I had to help, raise her and stuff like that. So I was aware, but this is a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? When you take those kids home from the hospital, they don't give you no instructions, no tool books. It's like you got to
Nothing.
kind of figure it out on your own. So that was a different ride home.
Yeah,
That's a
now,
different
now, see, fortunately for you, you had yours a little later. Me, I had my first one at probably like 20. And when I tell you I was
Oh,
mad immature, mad not
yeah.
prepared, like I was so outside. I really underserved them for real. I ain't gonna hold you up. Like when I had them, I couldn't even really slow my life down because I'm
Yeah.
just really turning into me.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the army.
Yeah.
I'm out Hawaii. I am wildin'. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, trust me, Nick Cannon could never. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
was
You
wildin'.
you had a Kobe jersey on backwards. We know you was wilding. We watched the episode last week.
Yo, you
My
telling
bad.
people everything. You know what
My
I'm saying? I
bad.
told them that
Go
last
go
week. And
watch
then,
go watch episode 4 to hear about his wardrobe. This lets you know he was very immature.
oh no, first of all, we ain't gonna do that because early 2000 that was Jersey time. When I tell you I had all, let me tell you something. We was on the Jersey so crazy that when Jerry Rice had got traded to the Raiders, once we found out that Jersey dropped, we left Army work to go to the mall and get that jersey and put it on immediately.
Anyway, so you in Hawaii, 20 years old.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so
Tell us about it.
I had my first child February of
Hmm.
2001, and then turned around and had my second one December of 2001.
Yeah.
Now, as a young dumbass, when they tell you to wait the 6 weeks, I thought that was just some fluff they was telling you on the way out.
Hmm.
But basically, if you don't wait the 6 weeks, that shit open like a catcher's mitt, nigga. Everything that land in there, Ray, makes somebody pregnant.
Yeah.
So once I found out she told me that she was pregnant, I'm like, first of all, you lying. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't even around. You know what I'm saying? So how that even happened? She like, nigga. But nonetheless, oh, don't you worry. I DNA tested them years later. They are mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we go somewhere different.
My
I
bad, yo, but
respect it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Shout out in the comments, Jacine Clark. I don't want to get the pronunciation wrong, but happy birthday.
Man, happy
Shouts out
birthday,
to
man.
you. Happy
Shouts
birthday.
out to
Shouts
you.
out to
You
you.
heard.
Yeah,
you heard from I heard.
that's a fact. With love.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
you
I ain't
gotta.
gonna lie. Good.
What's I want to go ahead and get into another sponsor.
Oh yeah. All right, man. So look, the next sponsor we have is my man that me and the wife just encountered today. His name is Edmund. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Him and his associate really looked out for us and what we was trying to do. I'm not going to
Yeah.
give out the company that he worked for, but I'm just saying, if I had to do anything, I'd rather have Edmund and company be the people that look out for us because, you
Mhm.
know, we kind of, who we with right now, our current provider for said service is doing the worst job imaginable. You know what I'm saying? So come the first, you know what I mean, with disability drop, you heard, we're going to go ahead and get right.
Yeah, it's definitely trash. It's definitely hot garbage. I agree with you
Hey, yo,
100%.
you got Spectrum service. You got the Kev on stage coverage. Your
I
shit
mean,
raggedy too.
you just exposed yourself. You told everybody. You a chatty patty. You running your mouth. You just said I'm not gonna say what's it the said service. Then you jump right out there. Yeah,
Now I
but
got an attitude now. You know what I mean?
why?
I don't
Did you
like that.
cross your arms?
Yes. I'm really throwing a little tantrum like
Oh,
with it.
you
I ain't
mean
gonna hold
business? You mean
you.
business? Whatever. It's all good.
But look, man, but hold up though. I'm
What's
gonna
up?
tell you something. I was also in the studio again.
Mm.
Now listen.
Did you lay the vocals?
Yes, I laid the vocals, but I'm gonna tell you
Singing.
something. We're not doing that. It ain't for free right now. Yeah, I mean, look.
Listen,
Matter of fact,
listen,
I'm
listen.
gonna tell you something.
Our Herdians. Let me put y'all on to something. Mike Dunham swears that he can sing better than me, but he can't. It's proven. We got the video footage. He can't rock with me like that. He can't stick up with me. He can't. I take him to
Yo,
different highs and different lows. He been waiting on. He like, nah, you joking, you playing, you playing, you playing. So I like, let me hit this nigga with a little 30-second clip. Let him see how I give it up. I got into my old Teddy Pendergrass bag. You know what I'm saying? I could take it back to from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. I give you some Gerald Levert. You know what I'm saying? I give you some Luther. Whatever you want, Usher. I got you. Trust me. So I
yo,
sent that to him. He the first thing he hit me with, yo, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm like,
yo. First of all, he landed on hella thick for it to be a 12-second clip. You know what I'm saying? 12 seconds ain't even enough for you to get nothing up.
12
Secondly,
seconds change your life.
I mean, big facts. I mean, trust
That's
me.
like, hey,
I done had a few 12 seconds now. You know what I'm saying?
whoa, first of yo, I don't want to put my hands on that.
Hey,
I
yo,
don't know.
you better not, nigga. But hold up. Whoa.
Hey,
Pause. Hey, yo, time out. Yo, hold up, baby.
no,
Hey, hold up. Hold up.
the footage is there. The footage is there.
I
That's all I'm
always
saying.
do this to my damn self.
You do.
Proceed, man. Anyway, matter of fact, so back to the studio. So look, right. I
Did you
recorded.
answer the question? I
Oh,
hate to
what?
cut your bill, but did you answer the question?
What about the singing?
Yeah. Do are you?
Oh
Are we
no,
in the same field?
I
Or
have
we?
not.
Is it decent? Is it
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this: the
okay?
range that I do have, my comfortability, I know where I'm at.
More like
Okay,
T-Painish, like JJ
not
Ashfish.
see, I don't really need full auto tune because I can actually carry the tune.
You need
You
help
know what
though.
I'm saying? I didn't say I was going to use T-Pain or not, but I'm just saying if I have to, I will, and I won't be ashamed of it.
Okay.
So back to the studio. So I went in there, I laid those vocals down or whatever. So he mixing it down, but at this point in time, he just playing the audio, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I knew the song was a little raunchy, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Raunchy.
But hearing it without the beat, I
Mm-hmm.
don't even want Mac to hear this material. Like, it's so crazy. Like, imagine Plies on steroids and rapping fast.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm saying the most salacious things. First thing I thought was, I hope my baby never have to be subjected to this material. And it's from
Yeah.
me. But I'm thinking like, since my man who made the beat, he DJing and all that, but he ready to go out the country. He ready to go over the pond. So
Yes.
I had to re-record that so that way he can have that material. And while he out there, you know what I'm saying, he can appropriate it the way it need to be appropriated.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of like, I might have to do like a edited version or something like that.
Yeah.
because I want Mac to hear the material, but not hear it like that. Because see, my real issue is like, even in the morning when I'm like taking Mac to school, yo, they be playing the most salacious stuff in the morning on the
Yeah,
way
I
to
told you
school.
about that. I told you about that. I
Yeah,
don't want
it's
my
like,
little cousin listening to that in the morning.
yeah, I'm
If I
not.
catch you doing that again, I'm getting on 95.
Keon, I hope them hands as good as you making it seem like this.
Yeah.
You
Why? It don't have
always
to be nothing physical. Why you always trying to get physical with me, man? Come on, man.
you trying to get physical with me. You playing with me.
Let me ask you this. This question just hit me, right?
Mhm.
So you had kids at 20. You was doing music before you had children, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever think like at some point your daughters would go back and listen to your music in your 20s that you made from your 20s?
You know what? Actually, yeah, but see, most of it in the beginning, it was kind of more like, when you first start rapping, you just as gangster as you ever wanted to be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I really didn't have for some reason, the violence part of it, I really
Mhm.
didn't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
But
And you was all under MC Raven at this time?
we wasn't Raven. We never used Raven, man. We were entertaining Raven, but I was still Mike Dunham still. Really
Okay.
auditioning Mike Cannon, seriously. But
Mike Cannon.
yeah, but we still was doing the Mike Dunham thing. But it's more or less like Mac in the room now. So my first song that I wrote that was kind of suggestive was a song called P Baller. You know what I'm saying? So when I wrote that, it was cool, but it was kind of more bars in there. So I was like,
Yeah.
that one will slide. But it's like eventually as I got into like, I know you remember Over Me from like the first mixtape. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like that's when I kind of got into that bag. Ironically, your aunt liked that song. Weird. You know what I'm saying? But me and your aunt, we kind of listened to that Born into the 90s album together too, which was kind of weird too, as you think about it.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna be honest. I don't like the fact that you refer to my aunt as your aunt instead of the proper appropriate title.
what's that? My mom?
Yeah.
Well, man, so yeah, me and your aunt, man, that's how we bonded, was over the music. But
I
honestly,
respect it.
I it's like now that sexually suggestive stuff, it's too
It's too
much.
much.
It's too much. Like I honestly believe that if I can't do it a different way, like that's how I know I'm gonna have to re-record. Well, I'm gonna have to record some more material because it's like I want them to hear me, even if it's in that light, but just a more palatable version of it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm giving it up too crazy. Like when they
Mhm.
hear this, they're gonna love it, but it's age appropriate. It's like mine gonna have parental advisory across the whole front, like across my
Yeah.
whole face is gonna have to say, don't let your kids listen to this. And I won't even put it on the radio. Like I'm actually,
Mhm.
yo, Keon, we got so much stuff going on that they can't even believe. Like I'm really like a duck on top of the water, but underneath my gears is grinding all the time. Because what we doing with this podcast, with this music, we ready to
Yeah.
take it to a whole nother level. Like,
Now
yeah.
I heard that you got some tracks ready. You gonna play for us today? You gonna drop that
Oh
now? Or
yeah,
you
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
wait a little
Matter of
while?
fact, yeah. I'm gonna play y'all a little bit of this paper chaser right here. You know what I'm saying? While Keon goes on sabbatical, I'm gonna go ahead and let you hear. Now, this song right here is featuring Crud the G, which is my man who on that Cruddy Side mixtape I dropped on YouTube. If
Yeah.
you're not up on that, all you gotta do is just search the hashtag Cruddy Side. That's hashtag
Mhm.
CRUDDYSIDE. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit of that. Matter of fact, here we go. Play 617 for it.
X-rated, it's Crud the G, the general, a cruddy velvet. It's a must that I protect. I love my niggas, no homo respect. Hard fuck the rest, click I X-rated. Trill world smack is a mess of image. Keep them bitch niggas hating. And they visualize different projects moving. And they see the picture, envision the whole movement. East to west, the vision, the vibe out we drive. Park hikes down the hill, we all riding. All about my business, I started and I'ma finish it. Ain't worrying about you haters, cause you niggas insignificant. HMO, I'm holding my own, I'm steady pitching it. Go, I get it, I flip it and stay consistent. Stay with that butter, I'm rolling up, I stay twisting. Catch a nigga rolling up on me, don't get it twisted. 357, I'm holding the rubber grip. The torso 7 for niggas thinking it's sick. Crud the G flow cold, I'm making the beat sick.
It's Mike Dunham. You know. Hey.
eyes, Mike Dunham, the dark side ruler. Gauge for every inch on that 1 foot ruler. Bridge a dead flow, yeah, the boy much cooler. And that's what keep my name from coming out these soup coolers. My attitude is foul, knife gang better. I leave your neck open like a V-neck sweater. I knew you like that, I swear the boy so clever. KK up to your chest like a varsity letter. I'm so far ahead with this, impassable deficit. If you don't get my diction, I guess I'm over your head with this. My punch sounds what they relish in. Grab a blunt, put some relish in. Stealing my punch lines, it's funny how they embezzle. I can heal a weak, I guess I got that medicine. A cure for the beat, apparently it's evident. A homicide beat and never leave evidence. I write in trash rhymes, ride and never cherish it. Yeah. Ride and never cherish it. Ride and never cherish it.
Freer.
Yo, yo.
Yo. Look though, so on the music front of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I dropped that mixtape on YouTube, I was really more or less, I had to end up doing it the guerrilla way. Like back in the Dat Piff days, like I had to literally screenshot these songs and then put the cover up on there and then put them up. Because see, YouTube act a little funny. Like sometimes if you do something that's under 3 minutes, they'll put it as a short.
Okay.
And then if it's also, but also if you do something that's 30 seconds, they might make that a video. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to gauge it. Like sometimes they say if you put it through like iMovie, it'll guarantee it to come out as a video, but that shit ain't certain. So I basically had to go ahead and do it. And then some of the stuff got copyright struck.
Wow.
So like it's like, especially like I had one called Bitches Love Me, but Drake was on the hook. So I basically flipped it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But when that came up, they was like, yo, it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? It just came up flagged off the top. But like Paper Chaser got Wayne voice on there, but they only kind of like shadow banned it. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying they won't promote it. They'll let you live, but you got to come up with your own material. So that's why I'm like, with this next mixtape, since it's more original beats and all that, I'll really be able to run with this one. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really like, you know, putting out under highest hope is like most people are trying to figure out where am I at, who am I recording with, what am I recording under, what's my real rap name, what, you know what I'm saying? Because I came out Mike Dunham and it was spelled wrong, but I also called myself like Riderman, or I might say Young Vet or something like that. You know
MC
what I'm saying?
Darkness.
MC Darkness. What's the other one, yo? I'm gonna let you get the last one. Matter of fact, give me your top 5 Mike Dunham rap names. Go ahead.
Yo, why you gonna put? Why you want to put that kind of pressure on me? What's up?
Can I get the 5?
You got MC Raven. You got MC Darkness. You got Dark and Lovely. You got Dark and Ebony Prince, and then you got Antoine.
Hey, Dante, let me tell you something. Why you did that? You could have really left it at 4.
Brother, you asked.
Yo, don't you ever in your life, yo, tell the world my any of my government pieces, though I rap by my real government name, but that's,
you didn't have to acknowledge it at all. You told the world that. I didn't say that.
I keep forgetting that they here with us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm just talking to my cousin.
That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Since you was talking about the music, we have a debate once a week at least.
Okay.
And we talking about this Def Jam. No, hold up. This Rough Rider mixtape. It features a song on it with Jay-Z and Eve. I just
because you trying to preface it with Eve being there. That's not how it started. Basically, what I'm telling Keon is on that Rough Rider Volume 1 compilation album, which is an album compiling Rough Riders, right? Jay-Z has a solo track on there. Just Jay-Z rapping 3 bars, and he really talking to y'all. I'm just saying that it's ill the fact as a non-Rough Rider, not the fact that he's on Def Jam, but as a non-Rough Rider, he got a solo song on a Rough Rider compilation. That is a feat in itself. That shit is ill. Keon trying to tell me, oh, he should have that because Eve on the hook. That don't even make sense.
No, I didn't say that. You putting ketchup in the spaghetti sauce again. No, that's not right.
What's right?
Huh?
What's right? Tell me.
You freight you you position it you
Got him.
position it so messed up that it's gonna take me at least 5 to 10 minutes to clean up what you just said.
No, but we got time though. We
But
listen.
you didn't address Eve on the song at all.
Well, I actually just found out Eve was on the song like this week.
I had already told you that though. It's a Rough Rider CD, but Jay-Z has a. It's not a solo because Eve is on it. Do we agree?
Yo, it's a technicality, but I'll allow it.
So it's not a solo.
I rather
Listen, I'm a stickler for the particulars. I need to know.
all right, this is what I'm gonna say. It is a solo because she's not really rapping. She just kind of like a sample for real.
She on the hook.
Yeah, I give you that. It's a feature.
She's okay. So
Let's
Jay-Z's on the
remember.
song.
Okay.
Eve is on the hook. It's a Rough Rider compilation album, supposed to be, right?
Mhm.
So Rough Riders is paying for this album, so to speak, right?
Yo, you getting into a different space now. First,
Yes or no? Let me come on, man. It's only one person at the free throw line at the time. Rough
yo,
Rider is paying for this album, right?
go
Rough
ahead.
Rider's
Yeah,
paying for the album. So,
for sure.
Hov, can you want to do a song on this CD for me? Yeah. How much you charging me? X amount of dollars. Okay, cool. You can get on the CD. Since we're all underneath the same umbrella, which is Def Jam, what's the problem in that?
Now the
And
thing is
then
this.
And then years later, Mike Dunham goes to release some music and he does it. I'll let him tell you how he released the music, but it's the same type of situation. He's saying that
Yo,
Jay-Z is flagrant. He filed for doing that. I'm like, what's the issue with that?
all right,
You
so
mean to
this.
tell me if I put a CD together right now, I can't let you get on a song and have a song by yourself?
See, this is the thing, man. I'll be honest with you. You right, and I'm gonna tell you why you right.
But you've been
All
telling
this
me I've been
time,
wrong for 2 months.
no, but I'm just saying. All the time I've been looking at this from the wrong angle. See, I'm not looking at it from a boss angle. I'm looking at it from the angle of a nigga who just rapping. As a rap fan, I'm looking at it like, yo, that shit ill. Now for business, it makes sense. Just like how I told you, like, yo, they never shot a video for that. They never needed one. The fact that he was there in the first place made it so ill. You know what I'm saying? So of course, looking at it from a boss level, you're definitely right. As you know, realizing that I'm a boss myself. And being a boss, a lot come with that.
Yeah.
More than people can imagine, and why people don't want to be a boss, I can understand that too. You know what
Why
I'm
is that?
saying? Yo, it's stressful as hell. It's basically you have to wrangle your own personal life,
Yeah.
your family, and you got to try to find balance between your
Yeah.
passion.
Yeah.
And you got to make sure that you moderate enough with everything to where one's not overshadowing the other thing, because that's when the problems come in.
Yeah. I mean, you asked me that question. It's like, yo, how does it feel to be your own boss? Like, how does it feel to work for yourself? And a lot of people want to jump into that lane and get into that field, but they don't really understand how much work, how much time, how much dedication goes into doing that. At least getting to that point where you can say, hey, I want to be completely independent. It's a lot. It's a lot. Listen, when I get up, when I go to, I'm going to sleep 5, 6, 7 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
When you call me 8 o'clock, I'm damn near about to curse you out. It's like, you know, I got to be up at 1 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a different type of grind. It's a different type of struggle. I would say that if you can't work by yourself good independently, then don't get into that field. Just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, stay on the porch, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because it's nobody standing over your shoulder, making sure you do this, do that, the third. You got to keep up with all your paperwork plus your regular work. You know what I mean? So it's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Very stressful, but very rewarding at the same time.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it as like more or less like even a job that I have now is like it makes sense for me because of kind of where I'm at right now, where my life is. But in long term, I can't work for nobody because obviously I'm not the type of individual that even has the life where I can even be consistent enough for nobody, and I'm not even really trying to waste nobody's time. You know what I'm saying?
I hate to cut your bill, but just because you're working for somebody at the time, that don't mean you're not a boss.
No. It definitely don't mean that, but it's
Yeah,
basically
I'm
like
just saying.
no.
For the
Yeah, I
people
mean, yeah,
watching, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. You can definitely do both, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now because it's more or less like it's just that my dream is kind of more important than y'all right now. But I also
Yeah.
know that since I'm not bringing what I need to be bringing from that job, I gotta get
Mm-hmm.
back on my hustle shit again. And ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. But I'm basically just hustling in a way that worked for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
it used to be my currency was physical labor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now I'm really into that content creator space. I'm really into my music shit. And it's really one of them things like, Keon, honestly, most people don't know that I'm nice at rapping because I used to never tell them that.
Yeah.
Why? Because I thought I was too old to even be doing it in the first place. Or
You
to
know,
be
that's how I
having,
feel about my singing. You know what I mean?
you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, Keon, when you in God's favor, it don't matter what the time it is. Everything is
Oh,
God's time. You know what I mean?
you went to church for real today, man. I respect that.
For
Look at you.
sure. They was
You brought.
pointing at me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you something, yo. Walter Hawkins, that thank you song, it's a gospel joint. If
Yeah.
y'all ain't heard that, man, go check that out, man. Because that
Sing
that
it.
song right there.
Give us a stanza or two.
Oh, not for that. Not for free, I won't. Y'all gonna have to pay for that. You heard?
I heard. But I'm gonna give you this little piece right here. I was at Michelin to
Mm,
make the big earth mover tires for like 7 years, right? And I had a good position, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was making my way up the ladder, but then I hit that little ceiling where I realized I couldn't go no further. So I
mm,
told like one of the OGs, like, man, I'm thinking about, going to get my CDL. You know what I'm saying? I want to get my own truck. I want to work for myself. He was like, man, why you want to do that? You got a good position out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
mm.
make good money. You don't work hard. Why would you want to leave here? Michelin is a job in South Carolina that people usually retire from. But I'm like, nah, I just feel like I can do better than this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a little
Yeah.
bit more for me out here. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
you will be surprised at how many people actually try and talk you out of what you trying to do because they feel like where you are is good enough. That might be good
Yeah.
enough for you, but I feel like it's more for me.
Yeah, that's that
You know what I
old
mean?
school mentality where you
Yeah,
find your
yeah,
job,
yeah,
work at 30 years, you come out,
yeah,
your back broke, your hip hurt. Like, trust me, I'm 44 years old right now. My hip hurt every day. That
yo,
physical shit just ain't for me. Like, yo,
yeah.
honestly, like, yo, I got FMLA, I got mad shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, it's no world to where as though I'm gonna get to where I want to be. Like, they like, yo, you don't come to work, you don't this, that, and the
Mhm.
third. First of all, I'm covered and y'all mad because y'all can't do that. Second
Yeah.
of all, you'd be a fool to break your body down if it's already broke down to continue doing it. Like, I see people older than me in more pain than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want
Mhm.
that for nobody, and I don't want that for myself. I always
Yeah.
seen that I would be retired in my 50s,
Yeah.
regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
I'm not the hang in there type. That ain't for me.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you on that one. Yeah, but it's real though. And after I left, I mapped out a plan. Like, this is what I need to do within a year. I had a 1 year plan, a 3 year plan, and a 5 year plan. And it's like when you do leave and you take those steps to kind of go into, being your own boss and being independent, the money don't show up overnight.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The freedom don't show up overnight. It takes some time to build up to that point. And that's why a lot of people quit at because it's like, first of all, you didn't do any type of preparation before you left. You just jumped out there. I would never advise that. You know
No.
what I'm saying? You need to scout out your situation. You need to find out how
Mm,
much it costs. You need to find out, what type of people doing the same thing that you want to do.
mm,
First of all, you got to have some type of plan.
mm.
Have to. That's the most important thing. Plan, save, set
Oh
aside,
yeah.
and you got to have that determination to keep on going into it, even if it don't look like what you think is going to be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah,
Not
when
all
I
no's
first
is no.
left, I might have took a 60% pay cut. I was sick. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah,
Woo!
I did that. We had just bought our first house, so it's like you jump out there, you got a new mortgage. You know what I'm saying? I had a 2 year old and a 2 month old, so it's like
Oh yeah,
it ain't
beautiful.
making sense. But and you got to stay down, man.
Mm,
Got to stay down. And first of all, before I believe in anything else, I believe in myself more than anything in this world. Like I know I'm gonna get up every day and get to it.
yeah,
So yeah, after a while, it start to pay off and make sense.
yeah, because it's
Definitely start
more
to pay
like
off and make sense.
yeah, I'm kind of at like the beginning of my journey, so it's more or less like
Yeah.
I know what got to be done. I know what I
Mhm.
have to do, but I'm gonna do it right because I'm the type. If I come in there the right way, I'm leaving the right way. Even though our relationship been a little tumultuous with my job, I don't know why
Yeah.
I'm saying it like I'm quitting right now, but it's just one of them things to where my passions are becoming more fruitful than a job, even though it's not paying me monetarily yet. But I
Yeah.
know it's
Yeah.
around the corner, and I know what's on the horizon for us. And I'm more or less like the old way of thinking is not working for me, and it's not working for my family neither. You know what I'm saying? Because it's basically, I feel like I'm crossing up on creating generational wealth for the family flat out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nothing's going to deter me from that because that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about what you want. It's about what you need. You know what I'm saying? And you got to speak shit like that and listen.
That's a bar, man. Look at you. I heard that somewhere before. I heard that. I heard that somewhere before.
Famous philosopher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But look, though.
It is what it is, though. What's up?
I'm going to tell you something, Keon, man. Look. When it comes to things involving like these kids, yo, like your kids is younger than mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, man, when they get older, they still kids. You know what I'm saying? Know that. Because, like, even like with situation with my daughter and all that, I had something happen with my oldest daughter. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you see your child like clinging on to her life and all that type of stuff, it really can hurt or help your relationship with the higher power if you believe in one. Because until you in a position where it's like, yo, well, just take me then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like don't do that. But I feel like my faith really been tested crazy in this last year. You know what I'm saying? Outside of what I went through mentally versus what my family went through and what the kids going through, was like, I didn't come this far for me not to get what I need in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people wouldn't have made it through half the shit I've been through. Through relationships and all that. Like, I've really been being safeguarded over for majority of my life. Not even understanding. Because I told you, my mouth really done got me in a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? My mouth kind of always been above my ability in most situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've literally risked my life being places I don't have no business being, just on the strength of it's me and I should be good, not paying attention to. People have been watching over me my whole life. Like, I'll tell you a story, yo. One time, I went to a party. My man got locked up and shit, so I had to just end up going by myself. But I knew people that was in there. So I kind of had beef with this dude. He really been just talking crazy to me. And I'm like, all right, yo, word. When I see him on the dolo tip, I'm going to press him about it. So I see him in a party. I walk up to him, get straight to him. Hey, yo, you said what, yeah? What's up? He like, oh, no. Everything good. I'm like, all right, then. Me, I was really like, fuck the party at that point. I left. You know what I mean? So I'm leaving out. And as I'm walking out the building, it's a wide open cut. And the boy's sitting there ready to draw down on me. And I'm walking past. He called my name. I turned my head like, yo, what's up? I was like, oh. And I look over to the left, and I see my man Chris like, yo, you good, yo. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? So I just walk off, and then I talked to him the next day because we kind of had like a little beef. I don't know what the beef was about, but whole time I know what it was about. Chris, my bad, yo. You know what I'm saying? I was young enough. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, we had that little beef, but after that situation, the next day I was getting ready to go to the army and shit. So we just talking. He was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. The beef really ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? I kind of held you down because that's not even you. Like, yo, just get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just, yo, join the army. Just go live your life. And that's what I did. But like a lot of times in my life, many people have looked out for me like, yo, look at a little bipolar boy. He don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He up, he down, he happy, he crying. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But I just look at it like, I guess through the grace of God, I made it this far that now it's like, let me straighten up, fly right, and everything I tell y'all that I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it at a high level, man. Flat out.
I respect it. That's deep. That's real. So look, let me ask you this. Like, we was on a whole fatherhood conversation. So being that you made mistakes and you know, didn't have it all figured out at a certain point in life, are you overly critical of your kids when they do make mistakes? Yours are a lot older than mine. You know, mine's are only 6 and 4. So you got adults on your team. So are you overly critical of them as a father?
See, I try not to be, because I definitely understand. That they have to make these mistakes. Yeah. But I kind of wrestle with stepping on their toes, because I feel like they gotta get these mistakes too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'll never let it get so far to the point where it'll be to their detriment. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, even though we butt heads a little bit, But it's like, yo, look at your daddy. Like, they've heard things about me that really ain't true for real. So they just been running off with the lies. So I'm to the point that when they was young, I didn't want to kick their mother back in and all that. So you know what I'm saying? I kind of endured more than I should have because I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to look at them no type of way because of what they're saying about me, when in turn that had them looking at me a different way. You know what I'm saying? So I even with the young ones too, like y'all gonna get y'all scrapes. Yes, you
Yeah.
shouldn't be smoking weed, you gonna try that. I experimented with stuff too. But it's more or less like, yo, I kind of thought we built something to where we would have been more honest with each other. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
little bit more transparent. So even when you get lied to, it's still like, yo, you lying to me. I'm the one that's gonna hold it down. You know, your mom is the hard charger. Like, see me when it comes to disciplinarian, you know what I mean? T-Rock, she get a shaking. Me, I'm more like, yo, chill, yo, chill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's crazy, yo.
Cause oh,
Hey, yo, look, yo, hold on.
cause oh, I'm not gonna let him get off with that.
Oh, yo. Hey, yo, that's crazy, yo. Yo, why last part your computer was your joint was ready to die. Now my shit ready to die the whole time. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little better than that, man.
Yeah, we need to do some more prepping. I have to do some more
Yeah,
prepping. But let me ask you this: you said that your father wasn't around. You can't identify the picture. I don't want to go too deep into that. But did
yeah.
you have other males around that would kind of like step in place of him, where you kind of like learn some stuff from them?
You know what? I really did. I ain't gonna lie. Like at my job right now, yo, the average age I told you was old as hell up there. So any
Yeah.
one of them could really be my father. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
they like gave me, yo, damn.
You froze.
Oh, gotta add my. Oh shit, we right back. My bad. Look, man, that was a little technical difficulties. You heard? Hang your phone up, yeah. Nah, yo, no disrespect. All love, beloved. Yeah, my bad. You was asking me about my pops, huh? Hold up. No. We got man, we out, man.